Well, howdy, howdy. This is David coming to you right here from the Performance Zone, and got a message to you today about playing to win versus playing not to lose. And yesterday in the National Football League, there was a tremendous example of that. Now, this happened a couple years ago, too. If you remember back when the New England Patriots were going for that perfect season. For those of you that follow American football, I know there's some folks on here that are from overseas who might not follow American football, but the concept is solid. And the New England Patriots were going for that undefeated season, and Baltimore almost beat them, but then New England got it at the end of the game. Well, it happened again yesterday. Only this time it was the New Orleans Saints playing against, again, the New England Patriots. And with very little time left, the game was back and forth. With very little time left, the New Orleans Saints scored a touchdown, an improbable touchdown, which gave them the lead. Now, and if my memory serves me correctly, New England had to score a touchdown to take the lead. A field goal wouldn't do it and wouldn't even tie. So they had less than a minute left or something like that. Anyway, one thing happens, one thing goes to another, back and forth. And with like 5 seconds left on the clock, Tom Brady throws a touchdown pass to his receiver in the end zone. Now, why is that important, and how is this important to what we're doing anywhere, whether it's in our fitness or in our life? The key is for 59 minutes. It's a 60-minute game, 15-minute quarters, 60 minutes in total. For 59 minutes, the New Orleans Saints played to win the game. For 1 minute, they played not to lose. So 1/60th, I think that's 5%, something like that. 1/60th of the time, they played not to lose, and what happened? They lost the game. Regardless of 59 minutes versus 1 minute, they played not to lose. They focused on not losing, and they lost. That happened again a couple years ago. Same thing with the New England Patriots. It's happened in Taekwondo where we've had athletes have an insurmountable lead going into the third round, and they lost the match because they played not to lose. It's so important for us as we go forward, as we're coming into, we're in the last quarter. We're halfway through the first month of the fourth quarter. My suggestion to you, and we're going to get this set up, I'll have the page set up shortly, about the Pursuit of Excellence teleseries. For you to do better in 2014 than you're doing in 2013, or than you did in 2013, and there's still 2.5 months left. And yes, I say 2.5 months, even though the average people, now if you're here, you're in the My Bodybuilding Network community, you're not average. You're not. You're above average. You may not have straight A's in life and everything you do, but you're getting A's and B's, and that's above average. See, the average people will say, well, they'll take off starting the week of Thanksgiving. They shut down for the year. That means there's approximately 6.5 weeks of non-productivity. And this year it's going to be probably about 5.5 because it's at the end of the month or whatever. You don't understand what I mean, though. The people who that week of Thanksgiving, they don't do anything Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Obviously, they're off on Thursday for Thanksgiving here in the States, and then Friday they don't do anything. They're focused on the big Black Friday, the biggest shopping day before Christmas, and then the weekend. And then the race to Christmas is on. And at Christmas, they don't do anything leading up to Christmas because there's Christmas parties, and then there's Christmas shopping, and then there's Christmas, and then or Hanukkah, whatever it may be. And then there's the New Year right after that until January. And then what happens in January? They don't do anything the first 2 weeks because they're still recovering from the holiday hangover. That's 6 to 8 weeks of non-productivity. But not you, because you're above average. So we're going to take that time starting after Thanksgiving with the 5 consecutive weeks for the Pursuit of Excellence teleseries. We're going to do it on the phone once a week. And we're going to talk about playing to win in 2014 because the best time for you to set up success in 2014 is to do it now. Do it ahead of time so you hit the ground running in 2014. Play to win. Don't play the game not to lose. Play the game to win. That doesn't mean you're going to win every time. That doesn't mean if they had played that different, that they guaranteed that the Saints would have won yesterday. But in all likelihood, in my opinion, it would have given them the best possible chance because they gave too much. They gave in. And people do that. Well, I can just let it slack here. I can let it slack here. No, you can't. There's no options for slacking off. There's no options for doing less than you're capable of doing. So remember, when you get out there and you get up tomorrow, or even tonight, whenever you're watching this, when you close this video and it stops playing, remember, whatever it is you're doing next, play it to win. Play it with all your heart. Put everything you have into everything you do because the best is yet to come. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll talk to you soon.